Hey guys, welcome back to the United Star. Uh, Kind of becoming a tradition, don't you think, Prasham? Go 1-0 down, play a shitty first half, don't look good at all, do a customary substitution at halftime, and all of a
No, not a
sudden,
customary substitution at halftime, Vishesh.
you win the game. Oh, I'm just gonna give few of my thoughts before Prasham. I know you have to call out certain people, especially after the preview, but again, I don't understand this Manchester United side. I think it was a game of two halves. It was clearly a game of two halves. We were very lucky in the first half. I think they should have gone in at least 2-0 up. That one chance where that player just slipped was really bad. I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka saved a goal with that last minute slide tackle. Dismal performance in the
And there's
first
the
half.
crossbar.
But then we just come and show who we are in the second half. What is it that Ole is coming and saying, during the halftime thing? Is it like a hairdryer treatment happening? And if that's the case,
Vishesh,
just call like a psychiatrist to Carrington and tell the players we're always down 2-0 and start a game that way.
no, but Vishesh, today there was no hair dryer. Today it was not what Ole did. Today it was nothing about that. I mean, obviously it was all about Ole did, but not about what he said. It was that substitution that he made at 45 minutes to bring Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford on. It's quite simple. It wouldn't have been a game of two halves if Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes wouldn't have come on at 45 minutes. West Ham were all over us. We were slow in possession. And I mean, Donny van de Beek was making the runs, but he was not being able to make the play. With, in all fairness, he should have been on the pitch, not Paul Pogba. But then again, that glimmer of hope that Paul Pogba always gives us, he's sort of done it again. That was a fantastic goal, very well taken. But who is at the center of it all? Bruno Fernandes. It's almost as if we are nothing without him. And I know everyone's going to big up Bruno Fernandes, but there is a lot of credit has to be given to Marcus Rashford and Juan Mata. I think the way these guys played, the intent they showed, the awareness they had of the game, I think it was fantastic. I think it's truly commendable as to how Ole boldly made these two subs. I'm only worried that Bruno and Rashford were both carrying knocks, and I hope that they haven't aggravated their injuries. But it shows how reliant we are on one or two players, right? And that is the problem, Vishesh. In the first half, like you rightly said, it could have been 3-0 and we wouldn't have been surprised. Thomas Suchek got his inevitable goal. He was going to get it. And Mike, I mean, I know if you're watching this, I said it's going to be 3-1 to Man United, and it was 3-1. But I'm not going to say it was a comfortable 3-1, which I had said it would be. It was a, I mean, you watch that second half and you're like, oh, what's the problem? What are these guys on about? But, you have to have seen that first half. We've got out of jail there, Vishesh. We've got out of jail.
Prasham, I want to touch upon something. Cavani didn't have much to do. That's what someone would say. But I think he was brilliant. I think he wasn't getting
He
that
was the
service
best player
again.
in the first half,
I
Vishesh.
think he wasn't getting that service that was required. I saw him making three runs until Van Bissaka passes the ball, and the third run he made was when he was offside. So our team needs. I think when we look at that, so-called second team that we play, I think there's a missing communication part within that team. I don't think they have gelled well together. And honestly, I am very scared for the Leipzig game. I mean, great stuff. We're sitting in fourth right now on 19 points, level with Chelsea, who are above on GD. But I'm worried for the Leipzig game because even though Martial hasn't been in good form, he's injured. Rashford had that horrific knock, which happened after the second goal or just before the second goal, which has me worried. Bruno is also injured. So I am slightly worried as to how things are going to pan out for the Leipzig game. But going back to this West Ham game,
Yeah,
Prasham,
Vishesh, I think you've hit the nail on the head.
yeah, going back to this West Ham game, Prasham, do you think title contention is on? 2 points off Spurs and Liverpool?
It's simple, no, Vishesh. Is the title contention is on as long as Bruno Fernandes is in form. I think the moment the assists and goals, just the tap turns off from one person, no ball should be in play. But what is my point here? You can't rely on one player. How many times is one player going to save you? I don't remember many teams who have won the title because of one player. It doesn't happen. I mean, look back at Liverpool. Their title challenge was based around Luis Suarez completely. Eventually, whatever Gerrard slipped, they didn't win the title. But one player cannot win you the Premier League. That is all said and done, that is the reality. And if we want to mount a serious title challenge, a second string team should be getting these wins against teams like West Ham without the likes of Fernandez and Rashford, who are carrying knocks, without them having to come on when we have Leipzig, like you said, and then Man City. So I will give you a definite answer of yes or no about the title challenge post the game again on Sunday next week against Man City. If we win that, then you're talking about a completely different level.
But Prasham, I just want to ask one thing. We're 10 games into the season, if I'm not mistaken. And don't you see a certain change in the side that they're managing to beat that lower half, so-called lower half set of teams this season? Do you see like a
Absolutely.
sudden change in the thing where last season we
Also,
were
Vishesh,
just
there
beating
is
the
no
top
drop.
six?
Also, there's no drop of shoulders once we're going down. I think what this is how many, the fourth, fifth game that we've come back to win from
It's
away
a
from
fifth
home.
away. It's a
So
fifth away game.
yeah, so there is not, the shoulders are not dropping as quickly. Definitely, there are some things that are clicking. I don't want to underplay that. I think we're doing very well. But again, my worry is that Bruno Fernandez is sort of at the helm of it. He's at the center of it all. And if he is not there, if he gets injured, if he is misfiring, look at the games we've lost. This is a very good exercise, actually. It might sound stupid. Go and check the FPL score. Look at the games that we've lost. Bruno Fernandez got scores of 2, 3, and 2. The games we've won, he's got double digit scores in every game, apart from maybe today because he didn't come on. So clearly, that's another indicator that he's so integral to this team. He's in the middle of everything that's happening. And that's the truth, Vishesh. That's the truth. I think that's the undeniable truth. I think it's him and Rashford that make this team tick. And as much as people want to say Rashford is inconsistent, Rashford is this joint top scorer in Champions League and he's getting the goals in the Premier League. So I don't see where. Let me put out a stat then. At the same age, Wayne Rooney had 84 goals, Marcus Rashford has 77 for Man United. So, no, let's lay off our players. Let's lay off them a little bit, give them some breathing space, and let's see what happens.
So, guys, that's about it. That's what Prasham and I think about today's game. We're back in the top four. It's a similar situation to last season, Chelsea United. 10 games down, one game in hand. Let's see how we kick off from here. Uh, some good form, big game against Leipzig. Do let us know what you think about this game in the comments below. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching our video. If you do like it, please click on the thumbs up and please subscribe to our channel. Click on the bell icon to get daily notifications from the United Star. Follow us on Instagram at the.United Star and we will see you soon.